It's been a while, and it's for years that wheelchair users have not had the option of using a compatible vehicle to get around in. Now we've come up with a vehicle that is more compatible and adaptable, and the vehicle is a pickup truck. Believe it or not, most people, everyone nowadays has to use a van, and for the van, the ramp will pull out almost 8 feet. With the compatible vehicle, the mobility truck that we have now, the whole side of the vehicle, passenger or driver's side, will come out and go down. Once it goes down, their wheelchair can be adapted to pull into the ramp, fasten itself in. The wheelchair can come up, move back into the vehicle, and sit in a position for the person all of a sudden be able to drive that pickup truck without having to transfer out of a wheelchair into a seat. So everything is done for the wheelchair for that customer. Once the vehicle is down, the wheelchair can be retrofitted to be locked into the ramp. Once the ramp comes up, moves back into the driver's side of the vehicle, that wheelchair does not have to be transferred. That person does not have to transfer out of the wheelchair into another seat. That wheelchair is retrofitted for them to sit inside of the pickup truck and drive from their wheelchair. The good thing about this, the vehicle can be a 1500 or a 2500 series Silverado pickup. One of the other beauties is it doesn't have to only be a 2x4. It could be a 4x4, four-wheel drive, giving someone the accessibility and the freedom to go out, do hunting, fishing, and if they have never ever done mudding before, they can jump into their vehicle and have fun going out four-wheel driving. It accommodates a 28-inch wheelchair. It's got a 750-pound capacity. The vehicle can be retrofitted to fit on the passenger side or the driver's side. It also has been crash tested and safety tested. The Veterans Administration, the Veterans Affairs have given us and given the soldier, our defender of our freedom, accessibility and funds to help pay for the vehicle. This vehicle has been engineered to give people the accessibility, the freedom, the dignity to drive the most adaptable and compatible vehicle on the road today. What else but a pickup truck in Texas?
This is just an awesome truck. This is a Chevrolet truck that's designed for soldiers and sailors, airmen, Marines that have come back wounded, or those that have difficulty getting into vehicles such as this with that utilize wheelchair accessibility. And this is just the primo deal for them. It's anybody that's unfortunately confined to a wheelchair and now has to ride in a van or anything like that. This is just perfect for them. They can get back into a truck and they can go back to hunting, they can go back to mudding, they can go back to having fun, they can go back to having a regular life. They're not confined to the back seat of a van anymore. And have this out in their showroom. This is just an awesome design. All the soldiers, airmen, Marines, sailors out in the area, they need to come check this out, because this is something that needs to be passed along, and this would make anyone feel better.
Handicapped people also need this kind of vehicle. We have had people with multiple sclerosis. We have had people that have had children that have been injured, even as small children that would need the ease of operation to take their children different places. My dad was in a wheelchair, was in a motorized wheelchair, and they did not have this adaptation for him. His life would have been a whole lot more simpler. He used to have his wife hook his chair up to a lift and carry it into the back of a truck that they would tow behind their vehicle. My dad also had a van that had to be so low to the ground so that the ramp could, so that the wheelchair could get up onto the ramp, that he couldn't get into some entrances to shopping malls and businesses and what have you. The adaptation that is afforded to truck buyers by Mobility SVM allows our veterans to get in the wheelchair and move into a truck and drive from their wheelchair, but should their spouses want to utilize the truck, they can also utilize the truck with a regular seat. Classic Chevrolet is very proud to be one of the dealerships in Houston to accommodate all of our handicapped citizens, and we are here to assist you and get you all the forms and walk you through all of the necessary approvals and also order you one if necessary, but we always carry at least 2 vehicles on our showroom at all times. You can do this with a 2-wheel drive, a 4-wheel drive. You can do it with a 1500, or you can do it with a 2500. You can do it with a crew cab or an extended cab. Crew cab will be able to fit up to 5 people. There's plenty of room in the back seat for your children, and your wife can sit in one side and you can sit in the other side. Here at Classic Chevrolet, we are trained and we keep up on all of the necessary forms so that we can make your journey into getting your adaptable vehicle more easily for you. Remember, here at Classic Chevrolet, we are all about relax and enjoy the difference.
Don Kerstetter, the owner of Classic Chevrolet, has committed to our veterans. He has brought this mobility truck here for you. Please give us the opportunity to help you just like you've helped us. Come to Classic Chevrolet, and I promise you, from Don Kerstetter, we will not let you down. We will take care of you the way you took care of us.